Braves are shooting with it.
Welcome, Florida. You know, we've been doing this for a while now, and events like this give me a chance, first of all, to get out of debt limit talk meetings. So I'm thrilled about that. But more than anything, it allows me to say to all of you how important your work is. Hopefully, setting up those lines of communication will lead to improvement in terms of the federal government's performance at the local level and give you the tools and the resources you need to advocate for your communities, but also to make sure that they're getting the services that they need. You know, I've said this before. People ask me about the first couple of years of my presidency, and I'm very proud of the track record of what we've done. But I hope that what you've been able to do is, number one, interact directly with some of the top officials here in the White House. It's given you a better sense of the kinds of programs that we're initiating, programs that are already in place, whether it's what we can do for small businesses, what you can do for veterans, and hopefully you can take away then this toolbox of stuff. So if you're running a not-for-profit and somebody walks through the door and says, you know, I really need help on housing, you know, you're able to say, well, I know that a special fund for really hard-hit states on foreclosures has been set up in Florida, and I know the person in the White House who told me about this, so let me call them up and see if such and such a person qualifies for that program. It will give you some ideas about how you can do your jobs more effectively. But it's a two-way street. You also need to be able to communicate directly to our folks and say, you know, this program may have had the best of intentions, but it's not reaching the people it needs to, or here are the folks who are still being left out. And that's the kind of constant feedback loop that we want to set up with local communities, and you guys are an integral part of it. So I want to thank you all for the extraordinary job that you're doing. I know the work you do is not easy. I know you don't do it for the money, but we could not be prouder of you. I also just want to make mention that you have a pretty powerful advocate in a congresswoman and chairwoman of the DNC. I appreciate everything that you guys do. Stay at it. Understand that you've got a president who's going to be walking with you every step of the way. All right?
That's it. I'm done. We can go now.
Yeah, get the briefing book.
We can go now.
What are you taking me next?
Or next speaker. If it's not Valerie Chair, nobody.